All right, let's get this PARTY started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we got a lot to do today. So I want to make sure that we are all dialed in, ready to rock with session one. Can I get a quick, just a heads up on whether you can see me loud and clear, that we're all good? And all right, just promoting someone to panelist. All right, cool. And see a lot of people coming in. So all good and groovy. Okay, that's the alarm. It's the official start, which means I've got a tab open somewhere I don't need. Okay, let's see. Close that, close that. And all right, cool. Okay, by the way, you should be answering Zoom, not in Discord. I see a couple of people saying, yes, we can hear you loud and see you. Yeah, don't answer in Discord yet. Do it in the chat in Zoom, because otherwise I have many monitors, but don't need to just keep it all in one place. It's all good. All right. That being said, let's see. We got a lot of people in. Good. Right. Well, we're just going to crack on then. Let me just, I've got a wee presentation. Today is going to be a foundation day. It's tools of the trade. It's making sure we got all dialed in and ready to go. So let me just press this button over here, so like that, out the way, and then we're all good. And move that. Okay, put that up there. Good. All right, cool. Let me share the screen. All right, now you should see a welcome screen. Can I just get a confirmation that I shared the right screen, that you can see that, and we're all good? All right. Wow, what the hell? We actually figured something out. We did it right. We got shit going. Okay, so couple of things. Congratulations to Kargis in Discord. He won yesterday's $500 on the meet and greet. Want to give him a shout out because, yeah, again, awesome. And there were so many great responses. That's fantastic. I do have my wing girl here. She is going to assist and keep things going. But remember, I do have a lot of people here. We will do a Q&A at the end. The red carpet. Okay, skip over this. Okay. So we'll do a little housekeeping. Apparently I've got that all out of order. Okay, so make sure you are in the Discord group. This is very important. If you are not, is there anyone not in Discord yet? Okay, anyone not in Discord? Okay, right. Here's the thing. Okay, let me get that. Right. I'm going to give you this link. Okay, this has everything you're going to need today, including getting into Discord. Okay. Actually, I sent that to person panelists. Let me send that to everybody. All right, there we go. And do make sure you have joined the Discord, because all the replays, everything else is there. Entering the contests and everything else is going to be in that. Okay. Now, again, I'm also going to go into Discord real quick, and I'm going to give you a direct link to the invite. Invite people. Okay. Copy this. Edit invite link. No limit. And expire. Yeah. Okay, so I'm giving you a new link. The other link will work as well, but you'll have this link. Okay. Boom. And also, let me put that bugger in the resources. Right, there you go. Okay. No excuses, figure that one out. If you have trouble with it, clear your cache, try a different browser, yada, 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 all that stuff. You've got to create a Discord account first, but that is the direct server invite for the community. Okay. Once you've done that, you go in there. What will happen is it will send you over to the start here. Read that, agree. Basically, it's don't be a dick. That's the bottom line rules for this. Just click on this, and it will open up the masterclass, and the session replays, report your wins, announcements. For the other ones, if you have any of the upgrades, go to the start here. There's a thing in there about, let me just show you actually. If you have any of the upgrades, okay, watch that video. But this will take you to your purchases. Any purchases you have, you can upgrade. Each one of them has, say, red carpet, access your purchase. It'll take you to that page and a video for upgrading to the red carpet and what have you, okay? So, again, don't want to belabor that point, but I do want to make sure everyone's got their stuff in order, so to speak. Okay, cool. Right, now with that being said, let's dive in because we're going to go for about an hour and I'm going to try and compress 10 tons of stuff into a 1 ton bag. Most of what today is going to be about is an overview of what we're going to do, but we're also going to have some action steps. We're going to get set up with some tools and then basically just explain a lot about what we're doing and, you know, just give a kind of an overview, so to speak. So you're not going to walk away and make 10K next week. This isn't some sort of get-rich-quick scheme because that's a lot of bullshit. You will discover a hidden world of crypto that few talk about and even fewer know how to profit from, but we are getting regular returns of 100 to 2,400% or more on a regular basis. Okay, so you will learn how just 12 of these hidden cryptos turned 20K into 1.2 million in under, actually 4 months, not 12 months, 4 months. And again, you'll learn how to find, filter, and profit from these, regardless of what Bitcoin and other cryptos are doing, what the main markets are doing. You will see the easiest way to profit trading with these. You're following a simple, proven set of rules, and we're going to give you that, obviously, during this masterclass. Now, day one is about really the foundation. Okay, that's what we're doing here today. Basically, how in under 60 minutes a day, you can actually create a regular income that will exceed your, quite likely, your current job or financial income, whatever that may be. But day two is really where we start digging in. We're going to start finding the gold, how to identify these opportunities, how to verify and validate the critical mistakes that most people make. And we're also going to do we do a little prize, a little thing every day. But tomorrow, you're going to have a VIP or a chance to win. One of 4 people are going to do a VIP mini group session with me. Okay, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. And there's a daily prize of $100 given away every day. We'll talk about that at the end of today for today's. Now, there's also day 3 is how to build a production license, how to actually put this into motion, how to actually trade, develop the $1 million mindset, and we'll even talk about the double tap strategy a little bit. Then how to build your empire from the ground up. Basically, how to take what we've done in the first 3 days and take it even further. We'll also introduce the Hive community, a way to speed this up dramatically, and some automation tools and a lot of other stuff as well. And then day 5, we'll do a open Q&A accelerator session, if you like. Basically, you ask me anything that is a roadblock, anything that's stopping you moving forward, any hurdles or challenges you're facing. Really, this is your chance to ask me anything, like I'm sat right next to you and guiding you through the final parts. And remember, we are giving away $1,000 at the end of this masterclass. There will be a code at the end of every session. Okay, so again, keep that in mind. Replays will be put out. I did mention, I skipped over that part. Yeah, so Inner Circle and Red Carpet replays will be sent out 24 hours after to their respective places. We'll put them in Discord and channels. Transcripts and summaries are processed after 24 to 48 hours. And again, resources are posted in the actual Google document like it. Okay, so that being said, let me skip forward. Legal Beagles do require me to put a quick disclaimer. Look, I am not a financial advisor, okay? I am sharing what I do. This is neither a solicitation or an offer to buy or sell investment, yada, yada. Look, the bottom line is use common sense and that thing between your ears, okay? So the not so fine print, you're going to see some big results, student results, our results, my results. You'll see multiple 7 figures in profit. I don't claim anyone will make that, okay? This isn't a get rich quick scheme. If you don't put in the work, you don't get the results, all right? Just be real bloody clear. So yes, I am a trader. You're not going to make 10K next month. Yes, at the end of this masterclass, there is an option to continue the journey we started here. You don't have to buy it to make this work, just to be very freaking clear. But we do have a double your money back guarantee, which we'll talk about at the end. And all trading involves risks. We're going to help you minimize it with paper trading first. Okay, so you're not going to risk any money doing this, learning this week. Okay, just to be really clear. So there is a lot of BS in the crypto industry, and it sucks. There's a lot of BS in almost every industry, marketing, internet marketing, affiliate marketing, and all the rest of it. But here's the thing, we're going to cut through a lot of the bullshit. What we're about to show you can be learned by anyone. It has a learning curve, but the basics are learned fast. This ignores what's happening in the markets, and we're going to show you everything in this training. We're going to show you proof, and students too, and we bring a business mindset to everything we do. And once you know how to do this, you'll never have to worry about money again. Now, I repeat this because it's very important. It is a foundational skill. It's a business skill. You only have to learn one skill. When you learn this, again, you can treat the markets like an ATM. And you're going to have wins, you're going to have losses, but in the long term, you'll have more wins than losses. Your wins will be bigger. And again, that's where all the money is made. Okay. Are we clear on all of that so far? Just want to make really bloody clear that we're good and that makes sense. Now, we will do a Q&A at the end. Now, by the way, I just realized I didn't have my air conditioning. I was like, bloody hell, it's hot in here. So let me just turn on my aircon real quick. Okay. There we go. I was going to say, because one thing about Thailand is it is absolutely beautiful. It's paradise, but it gets bloody hot here. So aircon is important. Okay, cool and groovy. Right. So with that being said, let's talk about proof, okay? Because a lot of people, they'll say, they'll go like, blah, 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 but they actually don't have the shit to back it up. One thing we're very proud of, and certainly, we've been running this program in different forms for a long time, 3 years now. And every now and then we open up doors, do an intake, teach students this method and everything else. But the one thing with this is the consistency of the students' results. So I'll give you an example from the last 30 days, okay? So here's one, actually, this one was 317 days waiting for a profit. This is an unusual one, but again, 1,110% profit. Okay, so again, got in this one early, but it took a while to actually come home. And I was quite surprised by this one. Me personally, I would have dropped this one a long time ago, but Walt did this and 1,110%. Okay, turned $100 into $1,200. Here's another one. Okay, 10 days in, 438%, 268%, and that's turning a small $50 into 133. Again, you can scale. This is very important. You can start very, very small, and you can scale over time. KYM, I call it Kmitry because I'm dyslexic. But again, he only started very, very short time ago. Walt's been doing this a long time, over a year now. And he's actually one of our rising stars. He's consistently profitable, let's put it that way. Elisa, or I'm dyslexic, Elias. Okay, so this is the, I can do this. I've been doing this 25 years and I'm dyslexic, okay? So if I can do it, anyone can do it, just for reference. But 98%, another one here, 123%, 149%. And here's one as an example from October 13th. Okay, that up. Okay, so 733%. I copied and pasted this from another presentation, and obviously it didn't copy and paste right. But again, 3 days, $100 into $733, and rock and roll. Okay, so 773% gain in just over 3 days doing this one thing repeatedly. And again, there's so many. This is Walt, 200 into 3,397 in 4 days. Again, 2,772% on one trade and another. And again, I could just go on and on. These are all student results. In fact, let me just go back up this. This one dude named John did 500K in a month. Okay, just to give you an idea, it depends on where you're starting from. And again, going back, so many of these, many of them with hashes, so you can actually go check them on the blockchain to see that they're legit. But rather than just doing this, let me just show you, again, in our community, which is here, and report your wins. Okay, so yeah, Dimitri again, 57%, a small one. Other people, let's see, 227%. And then again, this Walt's one, 1,100%. And again, I could go back and you can see hundreds. Not my results, these are all students doing this. Another one there, what's that? 811%. Okay, 97,000%. Now that was a bit crazy. $50 into 48,000. That one exploded. You know, and again, there's so many of these going back. This is what I love about this is I don't know of any program that has so much social proof as this. Okay, so with that being said, who the hell am I? Okay, how many people know who I am? Put one in the box if you've heard of me, if you know who I am. Put a 0 if you've never heard of me before this. Well, that's quite impressive. Most people know who I am. Okay, good. Few people don't, but most people do. Well, I'm glad for that. I guess my reputation does precede me just a little bit. But for those who don't, I've been an active trader and investor since 1999. I've been involved in crypto since 2011, and I've traded almost every day since. I work with Fortune 500 companies, multinational banks such as State Street Bank. If you're familiar with the stock market and SPDR ETFs, I've been behind the scenes on some of those and some of the data processing that they do for that. I develop strategies, algorithms, and processes to trade smarter and more profitably. And my superpower is taking really complex stuff, making it bloody simple. That's my simplicity. I do it for myself, but then I also, when I get it working and I'm happy with it, it's tested and everything else, I share it with other people. And I founded and manage my own capital management company for my investments and trading. And I founded a company called Trade Canyon, which has helped thousands of traders be more successful, consistent, and profitable. But look, I don't like talking about myself because, let's face it, gives a shit. But this isn't about me, this is about you. And that's what this masterclass is about. So let's start off with a introduction. What are we going to do in this masterclass, and what are we going to do in this session specifically? So first of all, we want to explain what microcaps are. What are microcaps? We're going to talk about the one skill and only skill you need, why the current economy is irrelevant, doesn't matter who's in the Oval Office, what Kim Kardashian had for breakfast, any of that. The exact strategy we use from a 30,000-foot view. Then I'm going to walk you through setting up some tools. There will be an assignment. Then we're going to recap, and then we'll do a Q&A for Dave. Okay? Simple as that. Okay, so what are microcaps? Well, microcaps are the new cryptos you've never heard of. Okay? They have what really low market cap. And now a microcap is considered they have a market capitalization. In other words, the total value of all of the tokens. Kind of like, if you think about a company, they offer shares, if you're familiar. This is the same kind of thing, except it's tokens, it's crypto. But you combine the value of all available coins and tokens and put them all together. If it's under 50 million, that really is considered a micro cap. So you have, large caps, your blue chip stocks and everything else, those are worth billions or trillions, boom, boom, boom. You come back down, small scale, these new coins, again, really have a small amount of capital involved with them. Now, they're certainly smaller compared to other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum, So these are emerging projects. They could be, now there's also a lot of meme coins and shit coins, which we do dive into a little bit. But the ones I like to focus on are emerging and new and innovative projects, because a lot of the ones that have the biggest potential for the long term are projects and businesses that are using coins and launching coins to fund and finance their business. They could be, solving specific problems, disrupting traditional technologies and industries. And to me, that's fantastic. Now, a lot of it, again, is bullshit, or they fail in the long run. We don't care about the long run. If we have one that does very well and it takes off, great. What we're looking to do is we're looking to get in, make a profit, get out, move on. Okay? Now, with that being said, we look to manage risk versus big reward. Due to their small size and early stage nature, microcap cryptos generally carry a higher risk compared to more established cryptos. Okay, obviously they're brand new. We don't have a lot of data, but we're going to show you how to navigate that. But they also have the potential for incredible gains, substantial gains, if the projects succeed, or at least in the first movement. Now, there's limited public awareness about these. And that's the whole goal of a lot of these projects. They want to get well known quickly, because in doing so, in getting bigger awareness, more people come in, more people buy, and those coins take off. So initially, a lot of people haven't heard of these. They have limited public awareness. And the good thing with that is if we know about them before everyone else does, it gives us an early entry chance and then capitalize on the growth when they gain mainstream attention. Now, because they have limited public awareness, they don't have a lot of people trading, and there could be a lot of volatility, certainly in that very early stages. That can be great when we look at it and we look for the early signals that, hey, this is moving in the direction we want. In other words, we have a chance to make money, but they can move quickly. And that means that we want to be in a position where we have the best opportunity to profit and minimize our risks. So we need this awareness that, hey, initially, not a lot of people trading, but as more people come in, that liquidity increases, and there still can be a lot of volatility, but you're all good. Now, someone's saying they're having trouble getting back in. I have audio, but not video. I'd say log out, log back in, try again. Is anyone else having audio issues? Just to be clear. I just want to make sure. No, 5x5, no issues. Okay, good. All right, yeah, maybe just log, for that one person who's having an issue, log out, log back in, check your connection, kick your router, whatever you need to do. All right, so we minimize risks with a business-like approach. And this is very, very important. Having a business-like approach allows us to, we're not speculating here in terms of, a lot of people come in and think, oh, I'm just going to buy this latest meme coin and I'm going to be a billionaire by dawn and have a Lamborghini and all that bullshit. It's the wrong attitude. We come in here with a business-like attitude. We are speculating, but we're doing it in a strategic, conservative, and focused manner. Now, one very important thing is that there's two periods in the year where crypto, microcap cryptos take off. It's from September to December, and then January to March. Now, why do I separate it? Because I said, oh, to December and then because Christmas and holidays, everything drops off. But in Q1 2025, certainly with Bitcoin hovering between 90,000 to 110,000 and everything else, and the recent increase of institutional money flowing into the markets and everything else, there's more microcap projects launched than any time in history. So this has been absolutely fantastic. Okay, so what is the one skill that you need? Well, it's not really one skill. It's a combination of micro skills, which you already have. You don't need to be a math genius. It's not so much a skill. It's like I said, it's more like a process. And if you follow the instructions, follow the flow of the process, coupled with a business-like approach, a little bit of determination and perseverance and focus, then you can do this, okay? And like I said, a lot of the skill you already have. Now, newsflash, you don't need to be a genius to figure this one out. The economy sucks. Now, yes, we may be at record highs in the stock market. We may be, a lot of the media is saying, oh, this, the bloody third thing. House prices never been bloody higher. Inflation, everything else. Look, it's rough out there. And sure, the stock market may be doing well, but the stock market isn't the economy. All you need to do is look at your weekly groceries, look at your expenses and everything else, and you'll know pretty quickly that there's a lot of bullshit out there, okay? But what we're doing here, economy doesn't matter. These microcaps happen in their own environment. These launches, these expansions of businesses that are happening here on the cutting edge, we don't care what Bitcoin and the S&P 500 are doing. They have an effect. Don't get me wrong. When Bitcoin surges or Ethereum surges, there's more projects being released. When the S&P 500 hits record highs or record lows, it doesn't matter. There's still new coins and projects occurring every day. It doesn't matter what the president or the Fed say, what Kim Kardashian had for breakfast. This is the cutting edge of tomorrow. And these projects are DeFi, decentralized finance. That just means it's disconnected from the bullshit. So how do we actually do this? Well, this is the strategy, okay? And this is the overview of the strategy. As we go forward in this masterclass, we're going to tackle each leg of this in turn. So what we want to do is find a new coin. Okay? We're going to go through this in more detail tomorrow, but we'll look for announcements on Twitter, Telegram, launch lists, pre-launches, shillers, coolers, wherever the information is about these new coins coming out. Next, we verify and validate. Now, this is very important. We may have 100 projects launched every day. How do we know which one has the potential? Well, we're going to go through a checklist, and we'll do this, like I say, in more detail tomorrow. But we're going to go through this, and we want to take maybe a list of 20 possibles, and we want to eliminate all the bullshit, which we can do very quickly. And I'll show you this tomorrow. And then say, okay, well, here's a list of 20 to 30, and we get it down to maybe a list of 1, 2, 3, maybe 5, if there's an opportunity to do so. And say, okay, well, now we can look, see if we have a particular pattern that we want, and then if we do, we execute the trade. Wait for the first dip after the initial thrust. Again, we'll go into this one more on day 3. And once we find this initial pattern, which tells us that we have the high potential that it's going to go up, we execute the trade. Then we get out for a profit. Did it hit a target? Our general goal is 100 to 200%. Okay? Is there a reason to get out of the trade? cash out for a profit, and off we go. Done. And then rinse and repeat. Do it again and again and again. Stack trades, find more coins, have a rolling basket of positions as they present themselves. And that's it. It's find coins, eliminate the bullshit, find the ones that are good, look for one pattern, execute the trade, get out for a profit, do it again and again and again. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to say this because congratulations, you have a profitable online business when you do all this. But, this is a big but, this is a huge but, okay? And I'm stopping myself because I realized there was a huge but, and I'm just going like this, and I'm just like, okay, I'm going to get myself in bloody trouble here. I try and behave myself, but when I do this, I am just me. I swear, I curse, I say inappropriate things. I don't care. I don't give a because it's my masterclass and I have fun doing it. Anyway, the huge but is this should not be exciting, okay? It's going to be exciting at first. You're not going to be able to help this. But what happens is this should be so mechanical that there's no emotion. When you do this several times, it becomes clockwork, unemotional. We're not in Vegas. You know, it's great when you see, you know, oh my God, I just had a 1,400% win in 3 days. Oh my God, I've just turned, you know, $100 into $1,400 or $1,000 into 14K. Yeah, you can't help but just be smiling about that. But the whole point of this is, and this is something that takes time to develop, and it's something that is very, very important, is this should be mechanical. It's algorithmic. It removes a lot of the discretion, the emotion, the emotional highs and lows and everything else. And yeah, sure, if you lose, it could be a kick in the bollocks, you know, it happens. But the whole point of this is you do it again, do it again, do it again. And one of the very things, the important things on this is that it's the discipline of doing this again and again over time that creates the long-term wealth. Now, does that make sense? Do you understand that? Because it's very bloody important. The whole point of this is it is very much a methodical production line process. It's algorithmic. What we're doing is we want to have this repetitive action. Usually I do this in the morning. Like right now, I'm in paradise. I'm in Thailand. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I have my morning coffee. I do this thing and I trade 3 different areas. By the time I finish my morning coffee or maybe my second cup, I'm done for the day. That's it. The rest of the day is mine. I want to do this and then fuck off for the rest of the day. That's it. I don't want to come back and have to keep thinking about this. And maybe while I'm out, I'm on my motorbike, I'll get a notice that, hey, one of my targets has been hit. I'll open up my phone, close my trade, pocket the money, boom, and then do it again. It's as simple as that. Okay, now, someone saying, where are you in Thailand? I'm in Salaya. I am east of Bangkok by about 30 minutes. But yeah, cool. But that gives me a straight shot to, if you know Thailand, Hua Hin, Khao Yai, or any of the racetracks I go on. Hence the t-shirt, which is my racing team, all funded by crypto. But there you go. All right, perfect. So with that being said, we're going to set up a couple of things. This is your assignment. So I'm going to come back to, I'm going to walk through this and then, again, repeat this so you can do it too. So we're going to install a wallet. Now, the reason we have a wallet is we're not using exchanges. Well, exchanges can come into this if you want to onboard fiat currency, but you don't have to, as I'll show you. You can download this in your browser. It's your private wallet. You can install it on your phone as well. You can fund your wallet. I'll show you how to do that. But again, it's optional. You don't have to at this stage because we're going to be paper trading. What I'm doing is by setting up a wallet is I'm getting you ready to go live. Okay. Now we're also going to add a snap for Solana. Now this is I'll explain all this in a moment. We're going to connect to DexTools and DexScreener, which are tools we use for actual trading. And then we'll do more about paper trading. I'm going to give you a paper trading tool on Wednesday. So this is optional, but it's a good starting point. Okay. So how the fuck do we do all this? Well, conveniently enough, I can find the freaking one. Okay. So first of all, we're going to go and install MetaMask. Now, you're going to go to metamask.io. By the way, this is in here. Okay. All the links, I've given you the direct links to everything you actually need, so you don't go finding the wrong links and some bullshit. So I'm going to install MetaMask. So I'm going to install it for my browser. I'm using Edge. You can use this for any browser, by the way. Now, one thing, again, for general security, I like to have a dedicated browser I only use for this, just for security and everything else. But in general, you're fine. Just don't install lots of weird fucking extensions that you don't know the source and don't trust. So we're installing this. I'm going to get add extension. Now that's downloading it right now. Now it puts it right in your browser and it is secure, okay? But we're going to have to generate a license, a key, private key. So I'm going to agree to MetaMask terms of use. Now, if you have an existing wallet, you can import it, which is what I'm going to do when we're done here, because I just uninstalled my main wallet to do this demonstration. But in this case, we're going to create a new one. I love this fucking animation, by the way. He's listening to the heavy metal. Anyway. Yes, I'm a goofball. I'm a complete bloody nerd. Right. One other thing we're going to do is I'm going to open up a notepad. Okay. We're going to create a key in a moment. It's going to be a 12-word key. You need to keep that safe. You need to write that down. You need to put it in a safety deposit box, in a secure location, maybe in a hidden secure folder on Dropbox or some online storage as well. So you always have a way to get to it, but it is safe. This is the keys to the vault, okay? So I'm going to agree to that. I'm going to create a new password. Okay. Now, make a note of your password too. Obvious. I understand this. Create a new wallet. Now, watch this video. I'm not going to, because I've obviously gone through this, but this talks about the importance of keeping your wallet safe. Watch this video, okay? Now, I'm going to secure my wallet with a 12 key phrase. Now, this is very important. Write down this 12-word secret phrase and save it in a place that you trust and only you can access, okay? Save it in a password manager. You know, I use LastPass, or you can use OnePass or any of the other tools available. Now, make sure no one is looking when you reveal this. Very important. Except for the hundreds of people here in the masterclass I'm about to do. Okay? So, I'm going to reveal it. Oh my God! Yeah, there's not going to be any money in here, so even if you try to import this, there's fuck all. Okay, anyway, I've got this phrase. I'm going to put it down in a text file, save it in a secure location. If this was my actual address, then it will be in a safety deposit box or safe or something like that. Again, laminated, whatever you need. Again, this is the keys to your personal vault. Now, I have many, many wallets, obviously, but for what we're doing here, you only need one. This is a starting point. There's lots of advanced stuff we can do later on. I can talk about, different wallet structures and payment structures and cash and sweeps and all that shit. We don't need to do that for this. One wallet. So now I've got that. Good. It's going to say, hey, just to make sure you got it, what are the missing phrases? Okay, so this, next one, Okay, confirm. Okay, got it. Yeah, read through all this. I'm just skipping it. I'm enabling enhanced. Now this is actually useful. Enhanced transaction protection. This increases success rates and front running protection. It's good, but this is it. We are now have our wallet. We have our address. Now I can call this. I'm just thinking about, okay, you get a QR code you can send to in your address. And by the way, another thing you should do, account details. You have your public key. You also have your private key. Now, regardless of your wallet, the public key and the private key are the next level of security. Make a copy of those, put them in a file as well. Okay? Keep them safe. Very safe. Okay. Public key, not worried about. Private key, that's very important. Now you can also call your account whatever you want. So I'll just call it main micro. Okay, boom, done. Okay, now that's part one. Now we are going to focus on Solana coins. Now Solana is just another blockchain where it's cheaper to trade. There's a lot of projects launched on Solana, but this wallet also allows us to trade Ethereum. Now, there's lots of wallets, okay? There's Phantom, there's others, all sorts of wallets. I work with MetaMask primarily because it is easy to buy, sell, swap. It connects with a lot of things, but it doesn't work directly with Solana. So we need to connect it to a bridge for Solana wallet. So I'm going to do that in a moment. Now, you can install this on your phones. I do highly suggest this. If you have Apple, if you have Android phone, you can install it on here. You can then take the 12 phrase, the 12-word phrase, import your wallet, and then you've got it on all your systems. Okay. So I like to have both because if I'm working at my desk, I'm working with the browser version. Okay, if I'm here working away, boom, 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 I've got Dex tools up. I'm looking at, say, this one which I just placed a trade on. Yeah, again, this is already slightly profitable. That's good. Then I'm working here. Okay, if I'm working on my phone and I get an alert, I open it up here and I'm done. If I'm out and about on my motorbike or restaurant or something like that, you go. Now, if you already have MetaMask and you already have a Solflare account, you're good. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make sure you're connected to Solflare. So Solflare is a Solana wallet. Okay, so you have MetaMask, which is primarily Ethereum. Solflare is another one, but we want to connect it to MetaMask so we have everything in one place. It just makes things easier. So we need a bridge, we need a connector so that we can trade those. Now, I trade a lot of Ethereum tokens because they tend to be bigger, they have the bigger potential. But Solana is a good starting point because it costs less. Okay, so what we need to do is just come to solflare.com/MetaMask. Again, all the links are here, just to be on the safe side. So we're going to get started. And it's going to say, hey, can we connect to your wallet? Yes. Connect. Confirm. So we're adding this snap, which is a bridge. So this creates a Solflare account and connects it to your MetaMask at the same time. So good. Install the Solana wallet. Confirm. Installation complete. So, boom. Apparently I got 28 bucks in here because I've connected this to, because I already have an account, but now I'm connected in here And I'm also going to add a couple of other networks. So we're going to add BNB chain. Okay, I'm going to add another one, Polygon. These are all different blockchains that we can find opportunities on. So I've got BNB, I've got Polygon. Also going to add Avalanche, Arbitrum. I don't bother with these other two, really. I find enough opportunities on the other ones. And network Avalanche. Well, done. Now I'm connected to Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, Arbitrum, and Solana, and I can trade throughout. So all good. How do we actually fund this? You don't have to do this at this stage. I'm going to show you not only how to fund it, but also sell and turn it into cash. So if I want to fund some Ethereum right now, I want to put some Ethereum in here. I'll click on buy. You can see all this here. You can buy and sell, send, swap, bridge. So you can turn, I can take some Ethereum or some USD, like a stable coin, which is basically $1. Okay, so stable coins, and we'll get into this in a little bit more detail tomorrow. I'm trying not to go ahead of myself, but it makes sense to talk about it now. Stable coins are like, okay, I want to take my dollar and I want to turn it into Ethereum, or I want to take my Ethereum, turn it back into $1, or I want to take some of this and then put it back in my pocket. Well, here's how you do it. So I want to buy maybe $100 of Ethereum. Well, it's going to say, okay, where are you? Well, I'm in Thailand. Okay. I could also do it from the US. Now here, it'll say, oh, do you want to use a Thai QR code? We have a payment system. So I can say, okay, I want to go with this. I want to buy 3,000 baht, which is about $100. Okay. And connect to MetaMask, so it'll just confirm, hey, if you want to do this, let's connect to your wallet. Again, this is just to protect yourself, yes. And it'll give me, oh, I can use this on-ramp money, you know, 3,000. So that'll give me about 0.02 Ethereum, yada, 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 off I go. Now, if I'm in the US, and I'll say I'm in Texas, well, I can do it via debit card, Venmo, PayPal, ACH transfer. There's all sorts of different ways. This way, and this is very important, I don't have to go get an exchange and then move money from an exchange over here. I just do this privately. You know, this is my shit, my money. Mind your own fucking business, basically. So wherever you are, you can do that, boom, boom, boom. Now, here's the other thing. What if I had some money and I want to sell it? Okay. So I don't have any at the moment in this, but what you can do is, well, it'll give you the option to do this in reverse. So instead of buying from this, it'll actually give you money and put it directly in your bank account. Basically, what the way I do it right now, and you do this slowly over time because you increase your limits, is you can have it actually pay back to, as an example, I've got an expired card here, straight to your debit card. It actually puts it and takes your crypto and sends you the cash equivalent. Now, you take a little bit hit in the conversions and the product fees, but again, straight to your account, boom, 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 no exchanges, no fucking around. One of the reasons I like it. Now, another thing, and this is brand new, it's in beta, but I expect it to roll out more, is you can get a MetaMask payment card. Now, this for me is gold because, yeah, there's all sorts of other companies like Coinbase and Binance. They all have their version of a debit card, which works with your crypto. But the MetaMask card, again, I'm on the wait list for this right now, but this is going to be very exciting when it comes. I do suggest join the wait list. But this then allows you to spend your money directly from your MetaMask wallet, just like Visa and MasterCard, which means all of your money is decentralized from a bank. You've got your card, boom, you can use it, you can spend it, good to go. Okay, so for me personally, this is very fucking exciting. I can't wait for this because right now, yeah, I move it to different places, locations, I liquidate it, and then have it go to my banks or my private banks or what have you, whichever country it's in, which I will not disclose right now for obvious reasons and security. But yes, that allows me to be completely decentralized from the banking system. Now, does that mean that the banks like that the Fed likes that the IRS or every other tax authority likes that? Of course they don't. They want control of everything. They're trying to grab you by the balls and pull the short and curlies. We don't want that. This entire, and of course, obviously, you've got to stay legal, compliant, yada, 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 pay your taxes. I'm not saying anything else other than that, obviously. But I do like a little bit of privacy with my banking and my money. And banks are fucking terrified of this, that people suddenly have the ability to do this. So, all right, that's the walkthrough. And again, we will I do suggest you go back through this, follow it step by step, go ahead and set it up, okay? This is probably I would say, the most technical part of everything we've done. And you can see it's pretty quick. But download this, install it, set up. Again, don't have to fund your wallet. I've just shown you how when it comes time. Install the mobile app, recommended. Connect the Snap for Solana. And then connect to DEX Tools and DEX Screen. How do you do that part? So, like I said, everything's in here. These two links here. Set up your wallet, connect to Solflare, download the apps. Then there's two tools that we'll be using for trading. I use mostly DEX Tools, but DEX Screen is pretty cool as well. This is it, essentially. And then what you can do is you can come up here. Now, I'm already connected with my other wallet. Let me disconnect that. So I've got my MetaMask. I'm going to connect. It's going to ask me, oh, what are we connecting with? MetaMask. Comes up here. Boom. Next. Confirm. Okay. Verify your wallet. This gives you a little bit of protection because it creates a signature. And that's it. We're done. I can do the same over here with DEX Tools. Let me just disconnect. So I'm going to see down here, sign in, connect wallet, MetaMask. I already got the app. Okay, okay. I might have to refresh here. Let's see. There we go. Okay, just have to refresh it. Confirm, same thing. Confirm and verify, and done. Now we're connected up to our new wallet. Okay. So when I click on get started for the card, I get a fraud error. Okay. That isn't right. It's fucking fine. So I'll check your browser and make sure if you've got a security tool that's doing some wonky shit, yeah, I wouldn't trust that. It's fine. Where do we get all the info for the links? It's in the resources link, which I gave out earlier. Again, I'll give it out again. Yeah, if you're using Avast is a little hypersensitive. Anything to do with crypto, okay, here's the thing. Unfortunately, there's a lot of crypto bullshit out, okay? We all know that. And a lot of these security tools don't want you going to sites where it thinks you have control. Okay, and and anything crypto, it says, oh, danger, danger, Will Robinson. Yeah, you'll add a bypass to that, add a rule where it's okay. You can stand on me. These are all solid. There's nothing wrong here. There's nothing dodgy. This is everything I do. Okay, so if you have to add an exception to your security tool to say, this is fucking fine, fuck off, do so. All right, cool. Right. With that being said, all right, let's see here. Yeah, the UK is worse. But yeah. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm just get on a soapbox here for a bloody moment. Where did I stop sharing that? Okay, hold on. Right, so soapbox time. I'm not anti-government. I'm not anti this. I'm not anti that. I'm not a conspiracy theorist and everything else. What I am is pro-capital and pro my own money. And banks thrive, obviously, on control of your assets. Every dollar you put in, every pound sterling you put into the bank, they leverage 6 to 10 times. And that's how they make their money and everything else. Anything that threatens that control is obviously needs to be quashed, which is why you see a lot of regulations like in the Europe, they have what's called the MiCA Act that just came in on January 5th, I think it was, January 1st, January 5th, something like that. We also have a lot of the IRS right now proposing, trying to get into microcaps, actually, funnily enough, by controlling all of the swaps that are US based. These are companies that facilitate, if say myself or Tam, when I'm swapping a coin with her and she's buying a coin from me and we're doing a private swap. Because this is what we're doing. This is in this environment, microcaps, we're swapping between individuals, not exchanges, not brokers, not governments, not banks. We're doing this privately. Well, government wants to say, hey, what the fuck are you doing over there? Can we get our slice of that? That's happening in 2027. But the good thing with this industry is as quick as something happens like that, which is very slow moving, another solution appears overseas or does this and facilitates and becomes part of the ecosystem. So a lot of what we do is disconnected, private. Banks don't like that. And also, there is a lot of bullshit in this industry. There's a lot of scams. There's a lot of rug pulls. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But everything we do is to navigate this, avoid all of that, but control our cash. It's as simple as that. Okay. So I don't see how the Solflare wallet is connected to MetaMask. By installing the Snap, you have a MetaMask wallet and a Solflare wallet, but the two are connected. So when you go in and you say, oh, I want to connect to Mask, you can connect via Snap and Solflare, but it's connected to your MetaMask. Now you can install just the Solflare wallet directly, which works in the same way as a browser, and it works the same way. So you can do that. You can have two wallets and do that. That's actually pretty easy to do. If you want to, Solflare, again, and okay, I've already installed my wallet, so yeah, it's already here. And this one is just a demo one. I put 28, well, $30 in there and everything else, just to demonstrate for someone. But yeah, mine's already installed and everything else. But the Snap connects to MetaMask, and then yeah. All right. Anyway, with that being said, let's recap. All right, so because we're at the hour, so I think we've done a good job today. So let's recap. We've explained what microcaps are and why this is called, why this is the one skill you need, and what that is as a process, why the current economy is irrelevant, and the exact strategy we use. So we've done the assignment, but now it's time for questions. So what is, by the way, ask me questions relative to what we've covered so far. We're not going to go ahead because if it's a tomorrow question, then I'm going to say we'll cover that tomorrow. Okay, what is a blockchain? Blockchain is basically a ledger. It is technically a giant data file with transactions, which again is all verified, and there's one master blockchain. Bitcoin, Ethereum, yada, yada, yada. They're basically a giant ledger where transactions are recorded back and forth. On top of that, there are tokens, there are contracts and everything else. Basically, just think of it as a giant ledger. Okay, that's the easiest way. How does the MetaMask card work again? It's not live. It doesn't exist yet. It's in beta, and there's a waiting list. The principle is it just acts like a debit card against your available crypto, and it converts it in real time to fiat. So if I go out here, I want to go buy something for 3,000 baht, which is about $100. Boom, give them my card, they transact, boom, automatically swaps any available crypto to that, and I'm done. Or if I'm in America, same, just give it out like a normal debit card. Okay. A lot of questions. So let me go through a few, and then I'm going to swap over to the red carpet. Are you using any trading software for bot trading? No, not for this. Now, I am developing something that is a microcap sniper and trading tool, and it does some very cool stuff. I can't talk about that now. That's way down the line, maybe by the end of this year. But that's outside of this. Other than this, everything we do is manual here, and honestly, that's better. Okay, the replay will be posted. I'm going to post the link to the replay immediately after this, but it obviously needs time to burn. But that will be posted immediately. Okay. Okay, can you find a lot of good trades in the evening? 24/7, 365. There's coins launched every day. To show you that, that's kind of a tomorrow thing, but I'll show you there's new coins launched all the time. I don't have a smartphone or an iPhone. I can still do this from a laptop? Yeah, absolutely. 100%. You don't have to have it on your phone. It's just if you do, it's good to have it. I'm in Mexico for 6 months, but a US citizen. When it asks where I am, can I just say US? Yeah, absolutely. And if you have a VPN, if it says, oh, but you don't look like you're in the US, like I'm in Thailand. Don't look like you're in the US. Okay, VPN time, hide my ass or NordVPN or anything like that. You get. Are MetaMask, Solana, and Snap in the Discord site? No, they're in the Google Doc that I posted, which I'll post again. Okay, there. How can I get in the red carpet meeting after this one? I purchased, but I do what I said at the beginning. Okay, go to this link, and then it'll say, hey, what about your other, my other upgrades? Go follow that. Hint, the link is on that page. I'm not talking about it verbally because everyone who's not a red carpet will suddenly swamp onto that, and they didn't pay for it, so don't want to do that. Go find that. Okay. So can't send ACH from my bank. Can I wire? Yeah, there is a wiring option, and there is a couple of other options. You can also use your credit card or debit card. But honestly, here's the thing. You don't need to fund it right now. Okay. Just get it set up so you've got it, and you say, oh, I've got my wallet. Okay, cool. Because again, for 30 days, you're going to be paper trading. So you don't have to fund it now. Get confidence, get everything else. You don't have to worry about it right now. When it comes time, yes, you can, but you don't need to worry about it right now. I just showed you how because we're in. Okay. Do I need to create a new MetaMask or can I use my existing one? Yeah, you can use your existing one. You're all cool. You said the best time for crypto is September to January and January to March. Can I still work with the rest of the year? Absolutely. There's coins launched all the time, every day. The surge of growth and profits are basically a 6-month window. That's where you see some of the biggest gains and the most interest and most people coming in. But yeah, there's opportunities all year round, 24/7, 365. So this is technical trading, correct? Are you using software to find trades? Okay. This is technical analysis, which is what I think you're looking at. Yes, we're doing technical analysis. Yes, we do have a software. We'll talk about that maybe on day 3 or day 4. Okay. But I want to show you the manual way so you understand what's going on under them. Okay. And even with the software that we'll be talking about, it shortcuts some of the research, but still a lot of it, you come down, you have to go eyeball the chart. Okay. But when you see what we're doing, it's pretty fucking simple. Okay. I reside in the US. Okay. Green card. Okay. Myself as well. Or I did. Not a citizen yet. Okay for me to get in? Of course it is. Absolutely. Again, this is the thing, guys. Anywhere you are in the world doesn't matter. This is private. This is not in the regulated exchanges or brokers or anything else like that. This is you. You can do this, and again, it's private. Okay, how come there are no questions or comments? Because only I see them. Okay, again, I keep conversations private, especially if there's private stuff. Occasionally we have people sharing private and personal information. So I see it. Okay, that's it. I'm a newbie to this. Will there be a step-by-step training? Yeah, that's really what we're doing. Okay, right now, day 1 is just open. Okay, and getting set up with a couple of tools. That's it. Okay, this is good. Everything is step by step, and you'll have access to the replays. You can go through it again and again and again. Can we cash out money weekly? Cash it out whatever you want. Okay, it's up to you. Now, I do suggest letting it build and compound because that allows you to trade more and do more. But yeah, are these trading tools free or paid? All free. Okay, everything we're showing is free. Now, there are paid versions of some tools like DEX tools and everything else, but again, they're kind of expensive. You don't need them. You don't need to worry about it right now. Okay. I bought OTO2 and OTO3. Do I need the Rebel carpet? Sorry, the red carpet VIP, Rebel carpet. That's fun with that. Okay, no, the red carpet, it's entirely up to you. That just gives you access to the extended sessions, which we're going to do in a moment. But again, those are not available on the other 2, so it's entirely up to you. All of the one-time offers are optional. Okay, they just give you a little more power. Okay, the Rebel base, it's the Rebel base. Yeah, there you go. There are OTOs 2 and 3. I never saw those. Okay. Would you like the links? Okay. Let me just give the upgrade links. If I remember them. Okay. Those are the optional, I say they're optional upgrade links. If you want to, I'll leave the doors open. I think I shut the doors. I'll go click them. But yeah, if you want to upgrade, you can go check those out and see what. Okay. So, is there a Facebook group? No, because Facebook sucks. No, the problem is we used to do this on Facebook groups, but they removed the API, so I couldn't simultaneously live stream in there, put the replays in there, do the API for notifications. They removed all that from Facebook groups. Dumbest fucking thing that Meta has done besides fact checkers, but they getting rid of those now. But yeah, so we use Discord and that makes things a lot easier. Okay, so all right, do you use any indicators when you trade? That's a Wednesday issue. That's a Wednesday trade. Okay, we'll talk about that later. All right, with that being said, guys, okay, let's talk about the contest, and then we're going to go over to the red carpet extender session. So you need 2 parts to this. You need a code, Okay, so this is your option to win $1,000 at the end of this masterclass. Your code to win that is Rebel. Okay, so again, write that down. We'll do a code on every session, and then at the end, we'll show you how to rock and roll with that and potentially win that. And then don't type it in here. There's no point in writing it down. Just write it down on a piece of paper. Because as soon as Zoom's closed, that's all gone. Okay, so write it down, pen and paper, or notepad, or what have you. But next thing is go to Discord, because what we'll do is we'll announce a winner tomorrow. And what is your big aha moment from today? What's that big idea, the big revelation, the big thing made you go, well, shit, that's cool. What's that one thing? Post that in there. I'll choose a winner tomorrow. I'll announce who won $100. All right. Okay, I can't confirm that because everyone is in here as registered attendant. How to get to Discord? All right. Go to this document. I'll share it one more time for anyone who's not in there. And again, Discord link is right there. Follow that video on this page, and then you're all good to go. All right. Everyone should be on Discord. Please do that. Don't ask me how to get on fucking Discord again. It's right there. Okay. Said this many times through emails and everything else. Please, please, please get in there. Make sure you're good, and then we can rock and roll. All right. With that said, if you have problems with Discord won't let me message you, probably not, because again, I get thousands of requests, and probably, yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, just do it in Discord. Unless there's something private, then if you have a technical support problem, then just email support@tradecanyon.com, support@tradecanyon.com, and our support team will take it. Okay, but if it's I can't get into Discord, it's not difficult. Clear your cache, clear your browser, do whatever you need to do. It's really simple. Watch that video, watch it through. Okay, all right. Are there recordings of the red carpet session? Yes, there is an archive of those, but do join in. Okay. Did you have a program called Unhustle? Yes, that was a long time ago. That was our LinkedIn stuff for lead generation. All right. With that being said, do the people in the inner circle also get what's in the red carpet? No, it's separate stuff. All separate. Just because you got one of the higher tier ones doesn't mean you get everything that was below it as well. No, absolutely not. So you're good. All right. Rock and roll. Okay. Adios, amigos. And if you can't send messages to the Discord channel, it's probably because you didn't verify. Go verify. You should be good. Okay. And again, follow that video. Right. For all the red carpet folks, we're going to switch over to that secret link that is on the red carpet start here page. Go there. If you don't have it, make a note of it, but I'm going to be over there in just now. All right. With that being said, see you tomorrow, day 2, and we'll dig into how to find the coins. All right. Take care.